This is all new. I've never seen this kind of articulation on a vintage collection figure before. This excites me so much. If they continued making ones like this, you know what, I could probably pass on the Black Series.
Sean Solo Geek.
Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'm back with another Star Wars The Vintage Collection action figure review. Today we'll be looking at Bo-Katan Kryze from The Mandalorian. What an epic appearance she made in the show. She was just phenomenal. Hopefully we'll see more of her in Season 3. Let's take a quick look at the package. It is absolutely epic. This is from the episode where they hijacked that ship, which was just phenomenal. And you can see her, Katie, and the package looks incredible, doesn't she? Look at that. This came 2 in a case, which I actually gave the other one to a friend of mine for Christmas. On the back of the package, you can see the entire wave that she comes in, which I actually have all of these figures. I'm not sure if I'll review them all yet on the channel. She is VC226. Boom! Bo-Katan is out of her package. As you can see, she's absolutely stunning, man. What an incredible figure. I didn't do any kind of posing, but I did put her helmet under her arm and also one of her guns in her holster, and just from slightly articulating her, she's phenomenal. One of the best that I've seen yet. I keep saying that with these newer vintage collections, but let's put her in a couple poses and see what else she can do. And here's Bo-Katan in a pretty darn cool pose, guys. This is all new. I've never seen this kind of articulation on a vintage collection figure before. This excites me so much. If they continued making ones like this, you know what, I could probably pass on the Black Series. This is absolutely next level. Just look at that. How incredible. Man, I'm just mind blown. I appreciate this, and I'm sure if you're a Star Wars fan, you would appreciate this too. That is a masterpiece so far. Let's put her in another pose. Okay, this one only took me a second, but you got to give props where props is due. But look at this, man. Hasbro knocked this out of the park. Can you imagine getting some clones in this poses, or stormtroopers even? But come on, Hasbro, you guys can take this up to the next level in 3.75. Just look at this phenomenal action figure. Okay, a little bit bummed out because I can't find my NECA flight stand, which fits perfectly for these Hasbro figures. But as you can see, I was going to have her posing like this, doing a dynamic shot in the air. But man, guys, this is ridiculous. Absolutely next level stuff. Look at that. Unbelievable. The face sculpt is just taking it up so many levels. Look at that. And the paint detail. And keep in mind, this is 3.75 inch. Absolutely crazy. Look at the paint on her pauldron there. And then, of course, the paint on the jetpack. I mean, this, to me, would be considered a deluxe figure. But all throughout, this is just phenomenal. Let me get her arm out of the way and show you guys the paint on her chest. But that's so cool. Her eyebrow looks a little messed up to me right there, but compared to the older figures, this is just incredible detail, man. Look at the paint on her gloves. And her pistols have some pretty epic paint going on there too. Let me just pop that out and show you. You can see, yeah, brown paint in with the silver, fits in her holster just perfectly. Stick this in. They are a little tricky, but you know what? I'd rather it be tricky than have them fall out like, I think it was 5s, because that was an absolute bummer. I'm going to show you the articulation on what I meant here, because it's mostly in the legs. Hasbro, keep doing this on your 3.75. You can see the little pegs in there. But what they've done is enabled it to where she's so easy to pose. It's not even funny, and collectors can finally take this hobby up to the next level. But yeah, the helmet, before I ramble on too much, it's just on a peg. You pop the head clear off like that. And this helmet, but they've hit it so well that she can put it under her arm. And I'll put it on, and you can just peg it in, right? And then you hear the pop. But look at her with the helmet. And you can see the weathering on the paint. Looks phenomenal. I can understand why they don't make the visors slide up and down. Would have been cool, but I think we're getting so much for our money. It's not even funny. The jetpack does come off. Looks like it's just on a big peg there. So that looks super, super cool. Overall, I'm 100%, 110% thrilled with this figure, man. This is one of the best that I've ever seen Hasbro do. With the helmet on, she looks down about that far. She looks up. Actually, really good. Could have been a little bit better to give her some of that flight look. Her arms pop up about that high because these rubber pads are just perfectly placed. There is no upper swivel cut, but she does have a single jointed elbow that swivels just fine. As you saw, I got her in some pretty cool poses. She's got an epic hinge on this hand with a nice trigger finger, and the fingers are nice and loose. This arm is the same, of course, but she comes with an inward hinge on this hand. Now, she could have fared a little bit better in the waist because there isn't too much crunch going on, but still, this is a work in progress. Whoever is working on the Hasbro team, you know, they deserve a raise for sure. Look how high she kicks up. Absolutely phenomenal. She kicks back really far. Why can't we have the 6-inch figures like that? The knee kicks up really well. There is an upper swivel cut and a swivel at the knee, a hinge on the foot, and a rocker. I love this figure. I definitely am excited what's to come with a 3.75 inch. Thanks for checking out today's video. Check out one of the videos up on the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next video.